Hello. um, I'm seeing if I can hold on to Willow. So I'm Tortor, and I'm a stop motion animator and filmmaker, and this is my dog Willow, who you will have seen in videos. She brings me socks, she brings me tennis balls, don't you? And you love to be centre of attention. And so I thought I'd try and grab hold of her so that you actually get to see her, because you just see bits of her, don't they? They see bits of you. Yeah. But this is Willow. She's Jack Russell. She's 3 years old and full of energy. Too much energy, right? Yeah. All right. She's going to go now. Yeah, so I just wanted this one to be a casual chat with whoever is here and wants to get to know me a bit better. So if you've got any questions about stop motion animation or about me or what I'm doing with the channel or stuff that you'd like to see on the channel or anything really, let me know. You can comment and I will read it and respond. I've been talking live for a few days now on different topics and I'm a bit exhausted because it's quite challenging to do that live, because if you lose your train of thought then it just makes dead air and it's not the best content. So I thought today, because I'm a little bit tired, I would just do a more relaxed stream where you can influence it. If there's anybody there, there's currently nobody watching. That's completely fine. I'm not quite sure how we started with 6 people watching and then I showed Willow and then you all disappeared. I'm really sorry if she scared you off. She's completely harmless. She's a lovely little creature. But yeah, the other thing that I'm struggling with is staying focused with you when she's bringing me a ball and doing things. And yeah, but I have been told by multiple people that they love the entertainment that Willow provides and you just want to see more Willow. So I don't think that she is causing too many problems or too many distractions for people. I think that most people are really enjoying it. So yeah, Willow is gonna keep making appearances, aren't you? Yes. But yeah, I can only seem to grab excuse me, shush yourself. I can only seem to grab her for so long. So if you were here at the start, you will have had a proper good look at her, and now she's just bringing me a ball again, and yeah, I'm having to deal with that. But yeah, essentially, this is just a quick live stream, or well, however long it lasts. Really, you influence how long it lasts. Ask me anything. Talk to me if there's something you've got a stop motion question or just want to get to know me better and know more about me. I thought it would just be nice to have a sort of getting to know me session. If there's a topic that you'd like me to talk on in this live stream series, then of course also drop that down in the comments. Some of the sessions that I've already done have been influenced by you and the viewers, and you've suggested topics and I've spoken about them. So if there's something that you want me to talk about or you've got questions, then let me know. And I had mistakenly scheduled another live for later today. I've now changed that to be on Tuesday, because I will finish editing a video later today, which will go out tomorrow instead of a live, because tomorrow I'm off to meet some of my friends from Ardman that I met when I was doing my course, and we are going to hang out for the day. So I'm going to be super busy. But yeah, I'll be back on the lives on Tuesday. So yeah. Oh, Entrobert, hello. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend so far. I can't believe how fast the last part of this year has gone. We're like halfway through December already, which is crazy. If anybody has any goals for the new year that they want to share, let me know. My focus for next year is going to be this YouTube channel and also my Skool community that I've been making, which is free to join. So if you want accountability and to be amongst other stop motion people, there's a link. I think there's a link in the description box, but I'm talking about it in most videos. So yeah, that's a cool thing. And I don't know who's here if you've been watching all of the live streams, but I also have managed to get onto a course at the National Film and Television School next year, which is all about YouTube. So I'm hoping that will, excuse you, Willow. I'm hoping that will help me to really sort this channel out and get really consistent again and everything. Right, we've got a question from Entro Bert. So, what are your thoughts on AI? I've seen that it can replicate stop motion among other styles, and it's low-key depressing. Yeah, I completely agree. And also, do you think there's any jobs even left for stop motion nowadays? Well, to be honest, yeah, it really does bug me that AI is trying to mimic stop motion animation. But if you think about it, that's been happening for quite some time with CGI. So often 3D CGI digital animators are trying to make their work look like stop motion. They even add in imperfections to just try and fool people. The amount of times I've seen a commercial on the TV and I'm like, oh my goodness, how have they done that? Like, surely that's not stop motion. And it's not. It's often done in 3D animation. So I feel like that hasn't stopped stop motion. That has meant that things keep going. Oh, shush, Willow. Bring it here. So I feel like AI is going to be similar. I don't think that AI can ever fully replace anything creative because it's that human part of it that really makes it special and that draws people in. And I honestly think that people are going to get sick of AI because it is creative slop. It's so like fake and smooth that, you know, it lacks all personality and kind of human touch. And I think that actually people are probably going to come back to crafts and learning skills. I know so many people that are taking up hobbies like needlework or knitting or paper crafts because they just need that time hands-on to do something practical and creative and get away from all the digital stuff. I don't think it's very healthy. So I'm really hoping that stop motion will actually gain strength and be a medium that people want because it is handcrafted and it isn't AI, and that there'll be enough people that don't get sucked into the easy option of getting AI to create stuff for them out of laziness. And, you know, actually we're going to get more stop motion crafts people and films, and people are just going to love it. Right, okay. RD Wit, hi, congratulations on getting on the course. Yeah, thank you so much. Only 12 people have been selected, and it's a part-time thing for the whole year. So also YouTube are paying for it, which is incredible. So it should have cost £5,000 and it's all paid for by YouTube. So yeah, I'm very lucky, and I'm hoping that at the very least I'm going to learn something. And you know what I'm like with sharing what I learn. I'll probably, if anybody else is trying to grow a YouTube channel, I will be sharing that and trying to help other people as well. And Blue Butterfly Fly Spirit, hello, how are you doing? I hope you're having a lovely weekend as well. And brilliant that they're, yes, it is brilliant that they're covering the cost, because I actually applied for 2 things at the National Film and Television School this year. I'd also applied for directing animation, which is a master's course, and I've been thinking about it for years, and somebody suggested I should go for it after doing the Ardman course. And so I applied and I got to the workshop stage and I was there for a whole week, and it was quite intense. And I got offered a reserve, which meant that if someone dropped out, I would get a place. But I realised it wasn't really for me. I felt like they didn't understand me as a filmmaker. They didn't really get me. And I don't think I would have thrived. I think I would have felt like it was a bit like a prison in some ways, just because I'm so used to having creative freedom and doing my own thing. But that would have cost so much money as well. It would have been over 15,000 a year in fees, plus having to relocate. And the rent in that area is just so high. I worked out that it would probably be about 50 grand for the 2 years. So it's really refreshing to be doing a course where it's all paid for. And the only expense I'm going to have is there are some workshops which will happen at the school 5 times throughout the year, and each time for 4 days. And I'm going to have to pay for my train to go there and do that. But it shouldn't be too much, and I think it would probably be worth it. Yeah, so I'm really excited about that. But yeah, and in terms of stop motion, so I have made another film this year. The postcards arrived yesterday. I did have one near me yesterday, but they're over there at the moment. So, but anybody that supported me on that film on the Kickstarter, I'll be posting out a postcard to you. And that film's now getting sent to festivals, which is really exciting. It's got 2 selections so far already. And I'm thinking about a third film. I've been trying to get funding. I've been unsuccessful. It's one of the things you learn when you start making short films. There's a lot of rejection. I mean, there's a lot of rejection anyway. Just with trying to get a job these days, you apply for 100 things before you get something. It's similar when you're trying to get funding. It's hard work. I was very lucky with my latest film, Stumbling Blocks. I had literally just written my idea out with words and applied through this charity, and they liked my story and just gave me some money based on that. But all of the ones I've been sending my new idea to, so far I've said no. But everybody I pitch it to face thinks it's absolutely amazing, and they say I have to make it. Unfortunately, none of them have had money to give me. So yeah, there's a tough thing when you're a short filmmaker trying to get them made, because you either have to self-fund it, and when you're not making a lot of money anyway, it's quite difficult, or you have to try and find someone else to help with the money. RD Wit says, oh, so exciting. Trying to apply for funding scheme currently feels tricky. Yes, a lot of competition. There is a lot of competition. Willow. Sorry about her. Yes, so it's highly competitive. And the best advice I've got is don't give up, because just because somebody says no, it doesn't mean it's a bad idea. And often it means that there's something better heading your way. You've just got to keep going and just keep applying. And that's the attitude that I'm taking. And just because I haven't got money to make something doesn't mean that's going to stop me. I have so many ideas in my head for short films. I'm just going to be developing it anyway and just working on the story side of things most of next year, and then applying for whatever I see and hoping that something comes through. So yeah, don't give up, keep going. I've tried things with Arts Council and I've always been rejected. I'm going to try again. I was going to do the Developing Your Creative Practice one, but I think they've postponed that maybe till next year. I think I saw that. But I will go for that fund again. And with BFI as well, that's the next big option for me, to do something with a slightly bigger production and being able to pay more people to help. But it's so competitive, and I don't know how to get success with that. You have to have a producer on board. I do have somebody who's interested now, but there's so much paperwork and it's so long-winded, and you have to put so much effort in before you even secure anything. So that's another frustrating thing with pitching, is you have to do so much unpaid work, which I always think is really unfair, but that's just the way it is. It's the same with when you're pitching with clients and on briefs. Like, a brief will go out and you have to just do the pitch and all of that work for free, and you might not even get the work. So yeah, I wish you all the best of luck, and I'm sure that something will come good and you will get something, and I will as well eventually. Yeah, so other than that, what else am I up to? Yeah, I mean, Hot Mess is still playing at some festivals. I've got about 15 to hear back from, so it's getting very near the end of the festival run. and I've decided to put the film live on this channel on Christmas Day. So if you've not yet seen Hot Mess, you'll get to see it in full on Christmas Day, right here. I'm in the process of editing a more comprehensive behind the scenes as well, where you'll really get to see how I made it. And then I will go live afterwards to do a Q&A. So anybody that's watched it on the day can ask me questions, just as if we were at a film festival, and I'll answer them. Yes, yeah, you'll be able to catch it. So yeah, it'll be great. There's quite a few people that haven't seen it yet that are really interested in seeing it. So I hope that the anticipation will be lived up to, and that you'll enjoy it. It was quite fun making it, because I made that film at Aardman, and it was very stressful at times, very intense, but also enjoyable. And I learned a lot about myself, and I've learned how to make decisions quickly and how to just kind of go with the flow. So if something went wrong or didn't turn out the way I expected, rather than trying to fight against that, I just learned to go with it and let the story and the idea adapt to whatever had happened. And I feel like the film turned out better for that. It's nice to have something to watch and look forward to on Christmas. Yeah, well, last year you got the new Wallace and Gromit film, didn't you, on BBC on Christmas Day? So this year you're going to get Hot Mess on Animatortor YouTube channel. It's probably not quite the same experience, but at least it is something to look forward to. So yeah, hopefully that'll be fun, and I'll probably load that up and get that scheduled soon so people can kind of plan around it if they want to. I'm not sure what the best time is to put things out. I've looked at my analytics, and on this channel the main viewerships are America and UK, followed by India, I think. So I'll probably try and choose a time that will fit for America and UK, and be a time that both kind of viewers from wherever you are can tune in, because if you want to attend the Q&A, that will be live. But yeah, if anybody's got any questions at all, let me know. Otherwise I'm just babbling. But yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else new that I'm doing. In my school community, I've been doing these challenges where I'm teaching different techniques. I did one on lip sync, and I've done one on claymation with a logo and making it look like it's fluid. And people are enjoying that. That's quite fun. Got 10 people over there in the community now, and we all share what our goals are and what we're getting up to, and hold each other accountable, which is really good. It really helps me, because I feel like well, having ADHD in particular, one of the biggest challenges is to just get stuff done, and when it's just you trying to motivate yourself, it's really hard. I do find that one of the secrets is having somebody else to be accountable to, and when you aren't employed by someone and you're just trying to do stuff for yourself, the only way to do that really is to just share it publicly, and to hope that is enough to keep you on track and to keep you moving forwards and creating stuff. So yeah, I'm hoping that if anybody else struggles with that, that's a community which will help you to get more done, achieve your goals, and create something awesome next year. I've realized that, like, a big passion of mine now is helping neurodivergent creatives. So I think that moving forward, this channel is going to have a slant towards helping neurodivergent creatives to get stuff done and to make cool things, as well as, well, especially if it's stop motion, because obviously that's what I do, that's what I love, that's the main thing of the channel. But I think there are a lot of us out there who struggle and get frustrated with ourselves and have so many ideas and just never see them through. And I would love if I could help more people to make short films and to put them out there. I think there are fantastic opportunities to share stories that, you know, we all have experiences and ideas and stuff within us that would be brilliant to share with the world. And if I can help just one of you to feel like you can do that and achieve something, then that's sort of like I've won. So yeah, I'm gonna try and help as many of you as I can through this channel next year, and help myself in the process by being consistent and trying to acquire more discipline, because this channel has been a bit choppy at times, and I know I've promised a lot of things and not delivered them, and people say they don't mind, and you just show up because you like me and you like what I do, and I love you all for that. Thank you so much. But I still feel guilty and I still beat myself up. I think that's a big part of ADHD as well, is that you're constantly feeling like you are not doing enough, and that you're an imposter, or that you are failing in some way. So yeah, it's pretty hard to shake that feeling, but quite a few of you have said to me, don't worry, you're doing good, just keep doing what you want to do and we'll be here. So I really do appreciate that, because it helps a lot to just know that I'm helping someone and that all of what I'm doing is worth it, because that is my main driving force. I just want to help people and share what I've learned. And when I was trying to learn, there weren't a lot of people helping me, and I have had a lot of rejection and negative experiences throughout my creative career, and trying to do what it is that I love doing. Um, yeah, so if I can help keep others uplifted and achieve their creative, then that's brilliant. Um, yeah, and I don't know if new people have joined. The viewer count's gone up. If you're here and you want to ask a question, I'm happy to pause talking and answer something. That was the main point of this live, for me to just answer any questions and for you to get to know me if there's something that you want to know um, about stop motion, or about my life, or about what I've done, like with my animation or anything. Feel free to ask away. Willow is actually behaving herself amazingly. She is occupying herself with a chew and not giving me a ball, which is absolutely brilliant, because it is incredibly difficult to concentrate when I keep getting given a ball under the table and then I'm having to throw it, and I'm trying to concentrate on you and what people are saying and what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying doing these lives. They're making me create content and get stuff out there. And yeah, one of my bits of advice, if you have ADHD like me, is you need the path of least resistance to get that done. I spoke too soon, guys. She's just brought me a ball. Let go. Come on. Thank you. Yeah, so going live, it's like the path of least resistance. I can just use my webcam, the microphone in the computer, hit live, talk, don't need to edit it, it just goes out. It's amazing. If I am gonna do a pre-recorded video and talk on a subject and have to set up my camera and the lighting and make the area look decent and then film it, and then maybe because you're not live, you've got that luxury of, oh, I'm not sure if I said that right, I'll just say it again, and then you have to edit the whole thing and upload it, and yeah, it's quite long-winded, and that's enough to make me not do it, and hence why you get long periods on this channel where I don't upload. I also have lots of content from the vlog series that I'm still editing, so as soon as I come off this live stream, I'm going to focus on getting something edited up for tomorrow, because I am going to be going out tomorrow all day and won't be able to go live, but I'll be live again on Tuesday, and all the way through to the 30-day mark, and then at that point I will decide whether it's worth me keep going, or whether to just do a live every week or every month, or just go with the flow and see what people want. But yeah, hopefully you are enjoying these, and it's fun for you as well. I have had people show up on every single one, so that's a good sign. Um, but yeah, if nobody has any questions, then I guess I will end this one because I'm not sure what else to say. I'm just babbling on. I'm not sure how valuable that is when I babble on. I could keep talking, but it might be really boring. Um, I mean, if you want to know any more tips about ADHD, one of the best tools I've got is a big whiteboard, which I have over there on the wall. And for me to keep on track of things, having them so that I can see them is the only way. Um, if I have a book and I write stuff in like a diary, I just forget. But on a whiteboard, that's the way to remember. Um, oh, any interesting stop motion films you've enjoyed this year? Well, yes. So I attend a lot of film festivals at the moment with Hot Mess and have had the joy of seeing lots of independent short animations. So that's mainly what I've been watching. And there's one called Playing God. You might have seen that. It's a claymation and it's insane. It is um, so smooth and like the attention to detail. I know they spent a very long time doing it. I think the director is Matteo Berrettini, maybe, and I think they spent about 7 years. It was just one animator, and some of the shots she spent like weeks on each shot. Yeah, no, you definitely should watch it. Yes, yeah, I agree. I think it is on Animation Showcase because it's in the running for the Oscars, but I think it could win. I mean, it is exceptional in the technical aspect of it. Um, I also saw a short, which I saw it at Bolton Film Festival. It was called Burnout, and it was a student film, and it was about essentially a creative that's trying to work and has deadlines and excuse Will is just burning out. They've been working so long to try and meet a deadline, and like it's a mixture of pixelation and also claymation. So there's this little kind of creature that comes out, and that's done with clay. And I don't want to spoil it, but no, it's so incredible, and that's been winning some awards as well. I think it might have played at London International Animation Festival, but it's really really good. So Burnout, if you see that one at all, I definitely recommend watching that. Um, and I saw Overreacting, which is also up for an Oscar. Well, not up. It's in the running. I don't think they've announced the shortlist yet, but oh, sorry. I don't like. I really enjoyed that one. So that one is on the story is a woman who is at the age where people are asking her if she's going to have children, and she sort of can't decipher whether she wants children or whether she just feels she should have them because of the expectation. And so it's from a woman's perspective trying to deal with that and navigating it. And there's a little character called Ovi, which is her ovary, and it kind of comes out of her. And yeah, it's really creative and playful and fun. And so I really enjoyed that one as well. Trying to think if I've not really seen anything on like streaming platforms or feature films stop motion related recently. It's mainly short films, but yeah, I've really enjoyed those. And there's probably more. I'm trying to remember. I'm very bad at remembering the names of things, but there are lots of really good short films out there. If anybody's not yet seen, in my cohort at the Aardman Academy, Leo Wright did a film called The Big Bad Wolf, and he got shortlisted for Sony Future Filmmakers, and it also played at the BFI London Film Festival, and he's put that online now on his channel. So if you search Leo Wright Studios, you'll be able to see his animation. And also Lucy Davidson, whose film Baggage got into South by Southwest. Her film's on Vimeo, and I think it might be on YouTube as well, but that's a really good one. Yeah, you like the Big Bad Wolf too. Yeah. Yeah, Leo's he's like a new Nick Park because he has that sort of funny humor and the puns and everything, and the attention to detail. He had a lot of fun creating all the posters that you see on the fences and everything. And yeah, it was a very ambitious project because he had quite a lot of sets and things that he had to make, but he managed it, and it was really impressive. So yeah, that's really good. What else have I seen? I've seen some more like experimental stop motion things. I'm not sure what they were called, but they were quite interesting. Um, yeah, Leo does look like he should be a character in an Aardman film. Yeah, he's very good at doing that and everything, and yeah, he's quite a character. um, he does a lot of acting, so he's just been in a play called The Railway Children. Um, Near where he lives, he's been part of this theatre company, and he's done quite a lot of performances now. I think getting on for almost 20 over the years. Um, so I'm actually going to meet him tomorrow. I'm hanging out with him and also Lily, who was also on my course. So that should be fun. I haven't seen them for about a year. We met up last Christmas. So yeah, I'm heading not to Bristol, but Bristol way to meet up with them, and that should be fun. Yeah, I've also someone else in my cohort, Camillo Sanchini. He is currently putting out little animations every week on Instagram, and they're really, really cute and creative. They're claymation, and he's also putting behind the scenes. So if you want someone else to follow and you're not yet following him, then that could be someone good to follow. I am hoping next year to get back into just animating fun little things for YouTube and for socials as well. I think it's really good to get into the habit of just animating, because sometimes, like I was saying, it's hard when there's nobody telling you what to do. But I always have so many ideas and things that I want to try, and I'm going to make a video soon. If you've ever shopped at Temu, I know it's not the best place, but they have some stuff that's incredible for stop motion. And I used quite a few bits from there in my new film. So I'm going to do like a Temu view, a Temu haul type video where I show you the best bits that I've bought for stop motion, which I think will be good, and then animate some of them coming to life and stuff. So that could be a fun thing. Yeah, and trying to think if I can remember any other films that I've seen. I'm not sure. There's so many, but I just nothing else is springing to mind. So often, if it's a good film, you'll remember it, and I can't remember anything else. So yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, yes, I've seen that one. Two Black Boys in Paradise. Yeah, that was great. That was really good. And I met the producer of that, and I got to speak to him at one of the festivals. And they're such a nice bunch, and they're doing really, really well. And I think they've got a very good chance with the Oscars too, because it's such a important story, and like it's opening conversations, and it was just so beautifully crafted, and they're actually quite a small team of people compared to some other films that created that, and it's just exquisite, like with the water and the scenes where the characters go underwater and everything. I remember he was saying that they spent like a whole day doing less than a second because of all the hair movement and trying to get it looking right with the fluidity. So yeah, a lot of love and care went into that. I can't remember how long they spent, but they were working on that for quite some years. A couple of years of like story development and then into production. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really, really good, really well done. Yeah. And if anybody hasn't seen that and you're in the UK, it's available to watch on, is it Film 4 or More 4, I think, Channel 4, something like that. It's on the Channel 4 player. I watched it at a festival, but you can watch it on there, and I definitely recommend watching it because it's really, really good. Yeah. Can't believe I forgot about that one. But yeah, would be nice for Stop Mo to get an Oscar for Best Short. I thought Wonder to Wonder was going to win last year, but it went to, yes, same. I thought that was going to win. I thought it was a really, really well crafted, clever little story, Wonder to Wonder. And I know Nina Gantz. I worked on her first film, well, not her first film, but her other film, her graduation film, Edmund. I helped her with that, the National Film Television School, and she won a BAFTA with that one. And I thought that this was going to be her Oscar. Yes, yeah. So yeah, 2014, I spent about 6 months in at the National Film Television School. I slept in a cabin on site and showered at the school a lot of the time, and was making like hands. A lot of the hands in the film I made, and there was a toddler in one of the scenes, and I made the armature for that. Because I'd previously worked on Frankenweenie and learnt a bit about armatures, and yeah, I that's mainly what I did, armatures and hands and stuff. But it was really nice to be a part of it, and she's very lovely. And she met her husband there as well. He's a composer, and so they tend to work together on things now. But yeah, I was absolutely gutted it didn't win the Oscar. I can't remember what the film was that it went to, but I think they made it in Blender, which is like a free digital software, and so it was quite impressive what they did. Was it something in Cyprus, something like that? But yeah, I really want a stop motion film to win this year. I think that would be great. And yeah, there are definitely several in the running, so I think there's a good chance that one might. But yeah, we need more stop motion films to get made. I think like even people that don't have a lot of experience, if you've got a fantastic story and you tell it really well and think about what you're doing, there's no reason why anyone can't win something big like that. I always say you've got to dream big, because if you don't, then sort of what's the point? So yeah, aim for, what do they say? Aim for the moon and you might hit a star or something. So yeah, hopefully, like I was saying much earlier in the stream about AI, I think that that's going to encourage people to go back to more handcrafted stuff, because people are just getting sick of all the fakery. My parents are of that generation, they're a bit older, like my dad's in his 70s, and they just don't know what's real anymore. And it's quite sad and quite scary, because so many of them just think, they watch something and they just think, like I get things sent to me and I'm like, yeah, but it's not real, it's AI. And they're like, what? And it's quite dangerous. I don't like it. It has its uses, and I think in workflow of a project it can be useful, but it shouldn't ever try and compete with the artistic side and the creativity. If it can do my rig removal for me, then that's fantastic and I will welcome it. But I never want it to be actually animating the frames, because half of the enjoyment is through knowing that you've done that yourself and that you've actually like put life into something. That is absolutely the most magical thing. And I think that that's anybody that's ever tried stop motion, that is what you fall in love with and you keep coming back for, is that experience you get when you see something that you've animated and it's moving and you've done that, you've made that happen. So yeah, I don't think that stop motion will ever go away, and I am absolutely, everything crossed, praying for massive revival of it, and more people getting involved and doing stop motion. So we will be winning Oscar after Oscar, BAFTA after BAFTA with stop motion short films. I can just feel it. It's going to be awesome. I think it's a good time to be doing stop motion. So yeah, don't get sucked into the AI rubbish. Just keep working on your craft and keep creating amazing stuff. That's what I'm going to be doing. Yeah. I think, what else could I say? At the moment, I'm trying to balance getting on with work with tidying. Well, most people here haven't yet seen Hot Mess, but it sort of says it in the title. Everything in that film is a bit of a mess, and it is autobiographical. My house is quite messy, so I've been trying to tidy up this weekend a bit, and next week too, because I've got my sister coming over for Christmas, which will be fun. But yeah, I do find it hard balance because I work from home. Got to get my work done, but I also need to tidy up, and yeah, that's my world at the moment, is balancing those things. But I seem to be doing quite well. I sort of allocate a morning or an afternoon to one thing and then do the other thing in the other part of the day. But yeah, after this, I'm going to go back to editing and get a video ready for tomorrow. I also am going to try and take little clips out of the live streams, I think, and put them out as shorts. Try and watch back through them and see if there's anything amazing that I say, or if Willow's making an appearance and it's funny, and then put those out. But yeah, I guess I might just end it here, because it's been about 40 minutes now, and I'm not quite sure what more to say. But it's been lovely chatting to everybody that has been here. Thank you very much for showing up live, and I hope that you enjoy the last little bit of your weekend and that you have a great week next week. And I'll be back on the lives on Tuesday, and fingers crossed there'll be a video for you to see tomorrow. I'm determined not to break my streak of 30 days in a row. Yeah, thank you so much. I will probably post something about tomorrow. I'll try and get a picture with them or something. But yeah, I'm really excited, really looking forward to it. We're going to go to Longleat and have fun there. So yeah, thank you, and I will see you again soon. Cool. Bye.